Did somebody say cookies? Hello, you guys. My name is London, and this is
Lillian.
And today we will be making amazing cookies. So let's get started. First, what you want to do is heat your oven to 375 degrees. Now, kids, make sure you do not preheat the oven to 375 degrees yourself because, well, make sure your parent does it because what, Lillian?
Because you can't touch the oven. It's very hot.
Yes, it's very hot. So, yeah, let's get to the recipe. So, first what you need is all-purpose flour, light brown sugar, baking powder. I don't know if you guys can see that. It says baking powder. Vanilla extract. It's kind of salt. Can you pass me the sugar, Lillian? Some sugar. Chocolate chips, of course. And just some butter that's like softened, some softened butter. So leave it out for just like a couple minutes or maybe some hours so it can be softened. Okay. So let's get started. So first thing you do is you want to add 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour. So let's do that. So first we're going to do 2 cups of all-purpose flour. So Lillian's going to pour in the first cup. Oh, that's not enough. Oh yeah, and I forgot 2 eggs. That was too much. Okay, here you go, Lillian. Go ahead and pour that in. Go ahead. Okay. Now I'm going to pour in 1 more cup and then 1/4 cup.
Can I do that?
Now I'm pouring the second one in.
And then I'll pour the last one in.
Uh-huh. Take that out. I think we put in too much, but it's okay. And now what you want to do is add 1/4. There you go, Daddy. Now you're going to add in 1/4. Way too much. Make sure you even that out. There you go, Lillian. And this is what it should look like. So yeah. A lot of flour. Okay, that's enough. Next, what you want to do is add in 2/3 cup of sugar. So you're going to add in 2 of these. I'm going to add in the first one, and Lillian's going to add in the second one. I love sugar, but I don't eat it plain sometimes. Just to make sure our cookies are extra sweet, we're just going to add like just a little tiny bit more. Just to be sweet like that. Sweet like that, yeah. Sweet.
And here's how it looks like.
Yep, that's how it looks like. Okay, that's enough, Lillian. Has lots of sugar now in there. So next what you want to do is add 1 teaspoon of baking soda. But since we don't have baking soda, we have this baking powder. Now we have to go get the baking powder. I mean, we have the baking powder. The teaspoon, yeah. So here's a teaspoon, basically this. And I'm going to pour it in because Lillian poured in the other one. So here's it. I'm gonna add a little bit more because I added just too little. Okay, after you do that, you're going to add 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So here's my salt. I'm gonna get a 1/2.
And I'm going to.
Yeah, a half. Yeah, basically. Yeah, Lillian's gonna do that one. Now we need a half. Where's that? Now we're going to pour that in. I'm just gonna put it just a little bit.
Open it all. Open it all. Hold it over the bowl.
This one. Just gonna make sure you measure these. Like that. That's too much.
It's too much.
Oh. Oh, my bad.
Keep on, keep on, keep on, keep on.
Yeah, because we already added too much in.
That's good, Roger.
There you go, Lillian. We're just going to add that much because we already added too much. So, yeah, we don't want to make it too salty after we added too much sugar. Well, a lot of sugar. And right there, I'm sorry, we just, that's the oven. So, we need to get a little quicker. So, next, what you're going to do is add, mix it all together. So, that's my job.
I can mix it up with the chocolate.
Yes, you can mix up the chocolate. Okay, after we mix it up, you're going to, I got so much flour here. Okay, she's going real quick somewhere. Next, you're going to add 1 1/2 cups of Hershey Kisses. So, he has the Hershey Kisses. Yep. Can you pass me the Hershey Kisses, please, Lillian? Thank you. So you can get anything you want. I'm just gonna open those. Okay, we're gonna do it like that. So we're just gonna add 1 of those. We're gonna add 1. We're gonna have I'm gonna eat one. Just gonna eat one. And basically it's saying to add 1 cup. Yeah, 1.5 cups.
That's a half.
Huh?
That's a half.
We didn't do a cup.
Yeah, you gotta have to. And then a cup.
And now we're going to do a cup. That's too much.
That's good. Good, Roger.
So this is our cup. We added a half and a cup. And now we going to add 2/3 cup of packed light brown sugar. Whoopsie doopsie. So now we're going to add the 2/3 cup of packed sugar. Gonna move the camera just a little bit.
Too close. Too close. Shouldn't do that. So I'm closer to.
Sorry guys for all the falls. This is an iPhone video, so yeah, that's pretty much why. I'm gonna stop shaking the table because that's why it's keeping So here is the cup. So now I'm going to put it in.
Let's see.
And then Lillian's gonna just stir it up just halfway, and then I'm gonna stir it up a little bit more. But this is what it should look like. All the ingredients inside. Now Lillian's gonna mix very well. So we're gonna count to 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. While Lillian's doing that, I'm going to crack both of the eggs and stir them up like scrambled eggs almost. Okay, that's one egg. This one egg. It's not the best egg, but it's one egg. It's one egg. That's the second egg. Okay. Now I'm going to mix mine together while Lillian's still mixing. Now you want to make sure they're still whole, but you want to mix it. Okay, don't go too fast, Lillian, or it's going to spill. Okay, ready to switch? Okay, now we're going to switch to little jobs. You could just, I'll scoot you over. Or I just put this in.
Switch bowls. Put your bowl over here.
Lillian is going to switch bowls with me. So now, let's go.
And now Daddy does this.
Now just mix. Daddy's going to help her mix it while I'm going to mix the beautiful chocolate chips. This is what it should look like. Oh, this is what it looks like, kind of. It's almost like the slime video. Make sure you check out that video also. Still. That's enough.
Yeah. Next step.
Okay, so the next step, you can stop mixing now, Lillian. The next step is one second. Still looking at the steps that we made. So now we're going to add the butter and the vanilla extract. So I'm going to cut the butter while Lillian adds the vanilla extract. We don't need to mix it anymore, Lillian. Ooh. So yeah, I'm just going to get the two butters. The two butters. I'm going to cut it up. So yeah.
There.
The area is going to be a little cleaner when I cut it up. So yeah. And then Lillian's going to go back and mix it. Wait, I have to wait till the butter, right? Okay. So make sure you get salted butter and let it kind of melt. But not melt.
And I'm gonna mix that up.
No, I am. So wow, this would kind of.
Do you want to switch straws again?
No. No. And then we're going to cut up the butters. So we're just gonna move it to the side. Gonna cut up just lumps. Can I get something to surface on? It's kind of hard doing it. Excuse me, Lillian. Just gonna get out the cut for just a little bit. So we'll go to the side. I'm just gonna cut the butter. It's not too fancy or impressive, just butter. I'll cut it. Really, you can take it off if you want to.
Just put it in.
What do you do with that?
Oop,
Just look it off.
they fell over.
Just look it off.
So guys, sorry
Just
for
look
all
this
the
off.
mishaps. For all the going over. Yeah, it's kind of slow day.
And what do I do?
Just wait. Now we're just gonna add all the butter, and you're just gonna want to slice the butter. You don't want it in the big chunk, or it's gonna be making it like lumpy kind of. But it's an either or to you. Whatever kind of cookie you want it. You want a sweet cookie like we're making, or do you want what kind of cookie you want to make?
Why are we using all of it?
because we want to make it sweet. And a cookie needs butter.
A lot of it?
Yes. And guys, like you remember when the oven went off? You don't want to mess with it until you mix all your ingredients together and make your cookie dough that we're about to show you how to make into balls. Because you don't want to go too ahead and try to check on the oven every time it dings, because that means it's just ready for you to put in whatever you need to. Obviously, takes time. Excuse me, Lillian. Just gonna cut that off. Just gonna boom. So this is, you're gonna add your whole stick, both of your sticks. But if you don't want to, you don't have to.
Can I take that off?
You could just add half of your stick. One of your sticks, or half of two of them. Half of two of them is one whole, so yeah. Yeah, fraction time. Yeah, don't mind that. It's just our refrigerator, old refrigerator. Okay. Okay, so I'm almost done. It's the last one. Scrape it off. Okay, I'm gonna scrape off this little bit of butter. Boom. Boom. It's not scraping off too well, but yeah, it's alright. Okay, now both of your helpers, or just you, can start kneading it. Go ahead, Lillian. It's gonna get messy, be aware, it's gonna get messy. Or you could just mix it all together and it'll still be good. Let me get that part. Yep.
Keep your hands in the bowl.
Yep, keep your hands in the bowl because you don't want to make a mess everywhere.
It's getting like dough.
Yeah, it's getting like dough. But we want to get all the powder out. You don't want to add the egg yet, because if you add the egg, it's going to be very lumpy. Your cookie dough is going to be very lumpy. So you need to get all that powder. Yeah, you want to get all that powder to stay in. Okay, let me see it real quick, and then I'll give it to you. Let's do it. We're going to take him. Yeah, come on, Lillian. You can do it still, too, if you want to. So just make sure all the powdered sugar and the flour are all mixed up into these balls. Well, not balls, but dough, kind of. Give me consistency. You need help, Lillian.
We'll be back to show you what they look like when they're finished.
Huh?
And we'll be back to show you what they look like when they're finished.
Yeah, and then after we do all the steps, we'll be back with what it's going to look like when they're finished. So let's keep going. Oh, you want to show it?